6 producers, 1 arena, 1 ultimate Afrobeat, and an open mic for you. It's Battle of the Beats Season 1 by XL Creative Hub. Starting November 1st, 2025, write and perform the best song to the winning producer's beats and stand a chance to win a cash prize of 1 million naira and a recording contract worth 25 million naira. Registration is free and you can compete from anywhere in Nigeria. The battle is on. Hello Nigeria. To everyone watching out there, 6 talented producers are going to be stepping into the arena and they'll be battling for the crown. You can see the audience is ready. Welcome to Battle of the Beats. My name is Duke Terry and I'll be your host for the showdown. I'm a part of XL Creative Hub, the amazing team behind bringing this wonderful experience to life. So now we're going to be meeting our judges. You know, a battle of this nature requires sharp taste, and therefore we could only go for the best. We have Tunde of Style Plus.
My name is Tunde Akinsomi, also known as Tunde Style Plus, at one time called Tunde T. but right now, Tunde Style Plus. Well, I'm going to be expecting the good, the bad, and the not so good. Because what is going to test who you are is the challenges that you face and how you overcome them. You know, you might do well with sampling, but when it's time to create something original, would you match up? Would you be able to do it? And that's what we're going to find out. How creative you are, how original you are, how collaborative you are, and so many other things that we expect to see.
Mr. Mikoyo.
My name is Nemeka Ugochukwu Onosoroka, popularly known as Mr. McCoy. I expect them to collaborate, learn from each other, be attentive to instructions and guidelines, you know, so you can win. Because if you don't follow the guidelines and the rules, it's not about you or what you think you know. It's also going to be a learning process for them, so they should be able to listen, collaborate, and be attentive.
And last but not least, another master of his craft. We have Manasseh Mashi.
I'm Manasseh Mashi, also known as Monly Main. I'm expecting innovation from the producers. They are put in a place where they have to work under challenging circumstances, you know, based on the rules of the competition. And so they have to learn to innovate. There was a time when we didn't have all the tools that they have right now, and people had to find creative ways of doing creative things.
And there you have it. Wise words from our judges. We told you they're legends, and everything they've said right now has already started making its impact, because honestly, I can already feel the tension in this room. I mean, the guys I'm seeing in front of me, they look like they're young and filled with raw talent. They're ready to shake the nation's beat, and we're here to give them that opportunity. So let's meet our contestants. First up, we have Ginger Sound.
My name is Jerome Abu, known as Ginger Sounds, and I reside in Abuja. For about 5 years now. I've always been a music enthusiast, so after school I go to music studios to practice. FL Studio because it's pretty straightforward to use, and most of the hits we hear today have been made using FL Studio. I usually start making a beat using the drums. Yes, I do, but I can't give away its inner workings because it's my secret sauce. Kanye West, Pharrell Williams, Timbaland, and Don Jazzy. Energetic, soulful, and unstoppable. Unstoppable in the sense that it doesn't need permission to enter your soul.
Secondly, we have 6
My name is Olatunji Abubakar, known as Official 6 Tune. I'm from Oyo State. I'm Yoruba by tribe. 4 years now. Basically, I started from a friend known as Trouble. I used to play drums in my church, and I needed a way to start learning how to create loops for myself while playing. So I met Trouble, and he showed me 1 or 2 things on how to create loops. Then from there, I started production full-time. I mostly use FL Studio, Fruity Loop to make beat and to mix and master. Because of, I wouldn't say the simplicity, but I understand FL Studio more. I prefer starting my beats with the drums. Basically, maybe because I'm a drummer also, I prefer the drums. I like using the violin because of the kind of inspiration I get. Violin and saxophone. It gives this soul vibe.
Thirdly, we have light beat.
My name is Adebayo Imole. I am from Osun State. So I would say I've been making beats professionally over 8 to 10 years now. I love to use Logic. I love the depth it gives. I would say Don Jazzy and sax on the beats. I know and I believe I am prepared. If I'm not prepared, I'll not be here. Something unusual, they should expect something classic. I love Burna Boy, and I would love to produce for Burna Boy. They should all be ready to bring in the same energy you all have into the game.
Fourthly, we have JC Beats in the house.
My name is Jesse Matthias. My producer name is JC Beats, and I'm from Kaduna State, currently based in Abuja. I've been making beats for more than half a decade now, roughly 8 years. Okay, I got into music production through playing an instrument. I'm a guitarist. I started playing the guitar. My hunger grew for more sounds, and that was when I came into the music production. The first one is FL Studio, which is a Fruity Loops studio, and then the second one is Logic. I don't really have a definite step I use. Sometimes I use melodies, sometimes I start from the drums, so depending on the inspiration. My chords are very soft, calm, emotional, and inspirational.
Fifthly, we have bass stop.
My name is Salahuddin Ahmed. I'm from Oyo State. Almost a decade, 7 years. I was introduced to it by a friend who wanted to record a song, so he came to me and asked if I could help him record. So that was when I started getting into audition, playing around with music, DAW. My first choice is FL Studio and Cubase because FL Studio has a more simplified workflow for beat making. But I use Cubase for mixing and mastering. I don't have a specific way. It's mostly the way the inspiration came.
And last but not the least, Zeldak, the illest producer.
My name is Paul Ambinta, also known as Zeldak, the illest producer. I'm from Kaduna State. Yeah, I've been making beats for let's say 10 years plus. I grew up in the church, so having instruments around. Over time, I found myself creating beats on the keyboard before I switched to production fully. Well, I'll say FL Studio, although I use other DAWs, but FL Studio for beat making, while I use Logic or Ableton for mixing. Depends on the inspiration I have, depends on my idea. Could start with the beat, drums, or maybe the melodies. Yeah, I think I do violin, vocals, sax, stuff like that. I can't start calling them, there are really plenty, but I think I'll just pick few. Internationally, I'll say Metro, Boy Wonder, Boy Wonder, and a couple others.
Now, Nigeria, these are your producers. But we want to do something really different. We said to ourselves, why wait till we get into the house? Let's give you guys a taste of what's to come. We're going to be doing something special and have these producers engage in a challenge right here, right now. So producers, get ready. You're going to be flipping any beat of your choice for 15 minutes. And our judges right here will be scoring you guys. Now check this. Whoever wins, it doesn't mean the losers are out of this show. No. This is just giving Nigeria a taste of what's to come. But we'll say this. Whoever wins this challenge, there is a reward. A real reward that would greatly affect you as you go into the XL Creative House. So, we'll be right back after the break. Once we return, the producers will engage in their challenge. Stay tuned.
Today is what I'll call the freestyle day, and one of the basics of what we'll be learning is synergy and collaboration, between you guys. You are 6 in number, but we want 3 beats. And what is going to be happening is you guys are going to be pairing each other.
Okay, basically, since 2 of you are close to each other, we pair Bass Top and Zelda, the illest producer, together to create a beat for us together. Then we pair Light Beats and JC Beats together to produce a beat for us, and then Ginger Sounds and 6tune to create a beat.
Okay, so I think you already said you have 15 minutes and we are expecting 3 beats for you. Only 1 beat is going to emerge winner of this segment.
It must be an Afro beat. So we want to give you that freedom to express yourself. We want to make it up tempo, mid tempo, slow, however, but it must have the basic Afrobeat elements. So I don't want to tell you what the Afrobeat elements are, because I feel you should know since you're coming for an Afrobeat competition. So we are going to be judging based on your dexterity, your creativity. Give me something I've not heard before, but still Afrobeat. Something that is sellable. We're going to check the timeline on your beats to be sure that you didn't make the beat from your house and you want to play it for us. May the best one win.
All right, guys, you've heard it. So your time starts now. So while the producers are at it, remember, this is an opportunity. You do not want to miss it. Like I said, if you're a songwriter, you're good at singing, you're good at lyrics, you better cash in on this opportunity. And you can stand a chance to once again walk away with that cash prize of 1 million naira. That is a whole lot, and the record label deal is even better. So once again, we're saying this so you don't say you were not told. Cash in on this opportunity. Prepare yourselves. If you haven't sung for a while, start your preparations now, because trust me, you could be the winner. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3,
2, 1.
time up.
Time up.
Time up.
Let me start from Light Beats and JC Beats. So you guys are going to tell us your contribution to the beat. What is it he tried to do? How you guys work together? We want to know your choice of instruments, the concept, so that I want you to be able to describe it to me visually, and somehow I get to hear the same sound when you play it.
We got a sample, a melody sample to work with, and he gave us a head start. And then he suggested...
Sample, by sample you mean a percussive sample or a melodious sample?
Melody.
A melodious sample?
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't create the melody yourself?
No, due to the time limits.
Okay.
And plus, he is not used to my
interface.
Okay.
So yeah, we had to work with samples,
So
but
if-
not purely samples.
So if we have to upload this stuff now, you have the licensing for the sample.
It's a royalty-free sample.
Royalty-free sample.
Yes.
Those
A
still have
royalty-free
issues.
is
It means you don't have.
there are some platforms you can upload,
Yeah.
but there's a level of monetization that you will use. It becomes
No,
there's some amount of money you make from it.
yes, but in
The
terms of
licensing
samples,
changes, eh?
in terms of samples,
Yes.
you can have unlimited number of views.
That's
You're
true.
not going to have any issue with it.
That's
100%.
true, but if someone else has used the sound before and uploaded the music to Spotify,
Yeah.
that music can, it's going to be recognized as used already. You understand? So
Yes.
just be careful when you're using royalty-free samples.
Yes.
Most importantly, just read the fine text, the terms and conditions of that sample, because it varies for individual
Oh, yeah.
samples.
Yeah.
Okay, go
Thank you.
ahead.
Okay, so we work together in the arrangement of the melodies, having our intro down to the verse, then the hook, and the verse. So we just made it simple and straightforward.
Okay.
We're also checking your ability to balance your beat. You should be able to balance it to sound nice. You are using headphones. You should be able to balance it to sound nice.
If you
Will you want to serve me food that is not well done? Too much salt. No.
If you put sound good eyes, I will know.
Okay, thank you. Let's give him a round of applause, please.
Wow.
That was a good one. So, who did the drum pattern? You, okay. And then the sample is that, the piano chord is the sample that you use, right? And then he played the bass line.
No. He's not familiar with my. So he brought the idea.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a good collaborative job,
That's very
Congrats, guys.
Nice job, guys. Nice job.
Ginger Sound 6 tune.
Yes, sir.
What are the elements of your beat? What did you do? And how did you come about it? Can you give me a visual form? Describe your beat.
Okay, the beat is more of soul,
Okay.
calm, and not really lousy like that. So I'm a kind of person that likes my sounding soulful. So
Okay.
he came up with the drum pattern. I came up with the melody. So
So
literally
it's like
we used
soulful, melancholy, Afro depression, Afro.
more of Afro lo-fi, dude.
Okay, Afro lo-fi. Okay.
So we just
So what door is he using?
FL Studio. We both use FL Studio.
Okay, so the collaboration was easier.
Yeah,
Did he do anything on it?
yeah. He did the drums. I did the melody. So we mostly
did-
use samples.
You used mostly samples.
yeah,
Okay.
because
You
of the timing.
did you click anything? Did you play anything?
The drums. most
Okay,
of the
drums.
time.
You used your
Boom.
keyboard. Okay. Patterns. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it looped back, Abi? It looped back to the beginning. Okay. That was good. I feel like he used too much of that sample, that loop. And but anyway, nice one.
Bass Stop, Zeldak D. Iles producer. While you guys were producing, I was watching you and I saw that you were having fun. Can you tell us first, the doors that you used, and your process for the production. You're also going to tell us why you decided to do this beat, who your intended audience is supposed to be, and where you think they should be playing your beat. Is it going to be in the car? Is it going to be in the club? Just talk about your beat. Sell it to me before I hear it.
Well, we made the beat on FL Studio, since both of us, we both use FL Studio.
Great.
Yeah, so the beat is a kind of, should I say, Burna Boy type beat, a beat that you can play while you're chilling and vibe, you understand?
Interesting.
Yeah. So I started with the melody. I sampled it from Arcade while he did the drums. Yeah, he did the drums, then came up with the bass, and then we arranged it. Didn't do much more.
Okay, great.
Yeah. That's it basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Congrats, eh?
Yeah.
It's a first trial. It's the first time we're just starting the show, and everybody's trying to get in tune with what's going on. You know, but for someone like me, I have some very high-level standards of judging people musically, and we all must be striving to get to that level. So if you must win the competition, I must be able to see more things about you, more than sampling. Those samples were created by people too.
Yeah. You should create yours.
So I feel that you should be able to be innovative enough to create your own melodies. So why we're not bothered about that today is because of the 15 minutes timing. So anything is allowed. But going further, other things we do, you have to think of how to create for us now. You understand? Because you use Arcade that can come up with anything with Arcade. You can take any loop and one melody and just come up with something and all, but it's not really you. You can only just add to it, but that thing is already a determinant factor of how the beat is going to sound. So I would like to speak your brain, so I want to see how you can create. I sing a song for you and you follow my tune and make it. Then I know that you have the ears, you get? So I don't know, we're all going to talk about our different takes on the 3 beats before we decide on who we think is the winner.
And before we talk about or announce who won today's beat contest, we're going to critique each and everything and tell you our observations on the beats that you made. Okay, so we're going to start with Team A, Ginger Sounds and 6 Tune. It's a really nice beat, yeah? But I think the intro was too long. At some point, I started expecting the drop, for me to start vibing to it. And when it was supposed to come, I didn't still feel it, So there must be a particular reason where you went alternate kick instead of hitting it on the first beat of the bar. So it's a good beat. And then at some point, I started hearing lots of things happening at the background, like some kind of chaos, but it wasn't controlled. Otherwise, the beat would have really done its job.
Analyzing Team C, I like the vibe, I like the melody, the sample, the melodic sample, but I have an issue. It sounded a bit synthetic, like it was just the same thing going on for a period of time, and it was just the chord, the bass line, and the drums. No extra or additional auxiliary instrument to make it sound organic, you understand? So it was just the same thing going on. If I'm listening to the same thing over and over, I'll get bored. I want to see variations. Start calm, like cut the beat at some points, but it was a very good beat also.
Okay, Team B, I really loved what you guys did. Started well, the drop entered exactly where I expected it to enter. I found myself moving, but at some point, when other instruments came in, I noticed some distortion came into the mix. So that's something you'd want to work on, even though 15 minutes. But while there's a way you produce fast, you're mixing as you're working. You understand? So that kind of thing can be avoided. The only thing I have to say about Ginger and Team A and Team C is the mixes sounded muffled. You already said the intro was too long, right? So it sounded muffled. Like a lot of things were just, it didn't come out. It didn't come out. The EQ was not very. You understand? So you should pay attention to your mix as well. I understand sonic and all of that. Let it sound nice, but the mix should be good. So you guys, great job. Nice one. Really loved what you did.
Thank you, judges, for those wise words. Guys, I'm sure you heard them. There's a lot of lessons that have already been learned so far, and you should take this going into the house because remember, originality. We want to know about what you have to offer. So judges, who have you chosen as the winner of this challenge?
So it's a tough one, and with all things being considered, the winner is Team B.
Okay. Congratulations, Light Beats and JC Beats, Team B. Now, that was really awesome, and I'm happy for you guys because here's the kicker. I didn't mention this earlier because it was meant to be a twist. Now, you guys being the winners have been awarded a very special power, and it's called the wild card power. We're not going to tell you what the wild card power is, but you will know when you get into the house. So you, the viewers watching out there, if you want to know what it's all about, you have to make sure you're tuned in. It could be tomorrow, it could be next tomorrow, it could be 1 week, 2 weeks from now, that they will be called upon to use this power. But I promise you, when it happens, it will really, really shake you. So make sure you're tuned in to not miss out on any of the drama. It's been a very, very eventful day. I mean, this show has really brought out every single thing these producers know they're going to be facing. And I can honestly tell, even while they were producing, that there was a lot of tension. Now, guys, I'm going to be seeing you in the house. You know what's going to be expected of you. The judges were quite lenient, especially what Mr. Mikoyo said, because he said this is what, just 15 minutes. This was just being easy. It will definitely get tougher from now on. Judges, I look forward to seeing you guys working with these guys. I mean, I know this is the beginning of something great, and the mentorship you'll be receiving from these guys, do not joke with it. We're going to give the judges once more the opportunity to present you guys with a special task.
So this coming week, you're going to start the competition proper, and you're going to be paired into teams as well. And along the week, you're going to work with different people. Okay, so every day you're going to be having tasks to execute together to show your collaborative efforts. So on day one,
we want you to do an Afro street vibe. The tempo should be between 102 and 107 BPM. Afro pop, street hop, however you want to come about it. Requirements include a catchy log drum or heavy bass groove. Create an infectious hook section. Use at least 2 vocal shouts, ad-libs of your choice. I don't want you to go and sample a vocal. You need to learn how to sample yourself. Don't go and take one vocal sample from arcade, no, or an already existing sample. Voice something on the microphone, a melody line, either short chops or long ones. Edit it, reverberate it, make it have a long tail. It must not have words. Might be an ooh or ah or da 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 da, but will fit into your progression. We want to see your percussion swing. Let it sound organic. You understand what I mean by swing, right? Your quantization methods and your swing methods. I want to feel it in the beats. Those are the elements we're going to be looking for to get the winner. And the vocal ad-libs and shouts to be at least 2. So if it's more than 2, accepted, but not below 2. Turn it to a lower octave vocal, however it is, play around it. Yeah?
Don't flip a sample that you already have from one library.
You can use percussive loops.
Percussive and one shot.
But be creative over it.
Yeah.
Be creative over it.
All right, so task 2 is something cultural roots, okay? We're looking for tempo of between 90 to 100. And you should have some fusion of high life. And then we need live inspired guitars. Remember when you said you can sample guitars, right? So go and look for something that sounds original. If you can play it, play it. Do you understand? We want you to be creating your sounds. If you can click it on your DAW, or if you can press it on the piano, you understand? As long as the sample is good, guitar, do that. Do you understand? And then we need traditional percussion elements as well. Talking drum, conga, shakers. And then we also need bright horns or synth brass.
Day 3 is going to be the global fusion. You know, you don't want your beats to be just basically local. We expect a tempo of between 105 and 115. Then the style should be Afro and EDM stroke Afrofusion. You want to hear pads or synths. Then switch between Afro groove and dance electronic feel. So we want to see the transition between the local aspects of the beat in fusion with other international styles. You know, so what you are doing now is marrying 2 styles together, the Afro beats and then whatever EDM you choose. Basically, you want a smooth transition with a breakdown or a bridge. So you know, most songs now don't last more than 2 minutes plus, 3 minutes max. But within that, we have lost the tradition of making bridges. So in this particular short one, you'll try your best to also infuse something that would cause a little bit of surprise for the listeners. That's what we expect, maybe towards the end or at the beginning or the middle of the beat. So that's that for task 3. And that's for Wednesday, day 3. So task 4, we're going to step down the tempo now, and we're going to be going on the love theme, and that's the Afro R&B. The tempo is going to be between 95 and 103. We want to see your knowledge of chords, how you can elicit some reactions, how you can set the mood, you know, for the song, because R&B is not just dance music. It's something you want to play in your car, you want to listen to while you're chilled. All right?
Task 5 is flipping an old school sample, like an existing old song, and we're giving everybody the same song. Let us see your own idea under that same song. Tempo between 98 to 110. Requirement: sample elements from an old school global hit. Example: We Are the World by Michael Jackson. You can take a part of it only. So that's it about the task.
So, try your best. Like they said, pray that they match you up with someone who compliments you, because, okay, we all know that outcome. So anyway, guys, there you have it. It's been an eventful one, honestly, and we really can't wait to get this ball rolling. Make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to our YouTube, because we're going to be dishing out the drama. Everything you've seen here today, every single day we'll be following each of these producers, the artists, everybody who is going to jump on board. Now, I'm just going to say this again because I've been repeating it all day. Your time is almost here. These producers are now going to kick it off. So you guys, I said it earlier on, prepare your vocal cords. If you need to start drinking hot water from this very moment, I advise you to start, because once those beats are out, it's going to be up to you to take the stage. So subscribe to our socials on YouTube. Follow us across every single social media handle, because we're going to be posting the instructions on what you need to do to submit your application once these beats are out. Get ready. Nigeria, I hope you are too. Once again, welcome to Basel of the Beat.